Alright, gang. Hello, hello, hello. Guess what we're here to do?
More Ghost Trick.
More
Yay.
Ghost Trick. And for you guys, you've been seeing us play Ghost Trick every week for like a good month and a half. You're like, oh, of course you're back with more Ghost Trick. That makes sense.
For us, it has been, let's go with longer. Longer.
Verging on 4 months?
Yeah.
Or something.
I was gonna say like 5 or 6. I don't know. I haven't kept track.
Yeah. It's been a minute since we played Ghost Trick, but, you know...
We're so close to fucking ending.
So fucking
we have
close.
to do the damn thing.
We have to fucking finish this. I'm a narcissist, so I have, like, watched our episodes as they've come out. So I kind of remember what's going on. I think we're gonna jump right into the end of that submarine scene.
Indeed, yes. We had a missile that was not a missile. It was not the dog.
Right.
An actual missile.
An actual
missile.
Okay.
It's coming back to me.
A torpedo, you might say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I was making all the Hunt from Red October jokes. Yeah. All right. Let's just dive in and see what's going on.
Dive under the water.
Ooh, 5:10 a.m. Baby, we're so close. I can taste it.
Past the morning time.
Ooh, we are so close. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Okay, I don't remember this.
I don't remember this at all.
What?
Wait, I'm gonna call it. Is this the fucking lamp?
It's gonna be the fucking lamp, you're right. Except it's wearing Sissel's glasses.
Yeah, it's wearing Sissel's glasses. Now, whose voice is this? Because I'm the lamp and you're Sissel.
Great question. I think this might be a Sissel situation, but we can always switch if necessary.
If we figure out, we'll do a swapsies, yeah.
But we finished escaping but I don't remember this guy saving us.
Yeah. Maybe it like cut just before that?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I know, because I picked up from the save point right where we left it.
Yeah. No, I think maybe it's just a weird cut.
You know what? If we missed a cutscene, that's okay.
You know, the great thing about this is it does recap itself via text, so we do know what happened, whether or not we remember seeing it.
Correct. All right. I'm going to give... with the cone and the glasses, I feel like it's mimicking
Yeah, I mean, it's got the hair, yeah.
So I'm just going to go for it. I see you managed to survive, detective.
Hey, you're...
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body.
Oh yeah, because the... Whoa.
Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? Wait.
So this isn't...
Or are they implying that, like,
that
Red and Louisa
are
ghosts
also?
who thought they were Sissel?
I mean, that's, again, possible.
Very meta, but possible.
Yeah, I will say, in terms of, like... I recently played a game called Paranormasight, which was pretty good, and it was very fourth wall-y. It would not surprise me if this game takes a sudden fourth wall turn in the last act.
Well, we've seen a little bit of fourth wall before in this game.
Yeah, because Dark Sissel looked at us.
Yeah. Do you think this is Evil Sissel again?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But...
Oh, wait, okay, yeah, because...
Okay, so it is addressing Sissel, so this is not Sissel.
Oh my god.
Is this Ray?
Is this Evil Sissel? Is Evil Sissel Ray? Is Ray Sissel? I'm losing it. Okay.
Yeah.
You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
Oh, so this is Dark Sizzle.
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay, yeah.
This is such a look, by the way.
Yeah.
Kind of serving cunt, I'll be honest.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I want a robot Sona.
Yeah. We can do that. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Aww. Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you! What happened?
Are we having, like, such a big existential crisis that we've,
Are we going back to... I had an early theory where they established that, like, how you look in the, like, ghost perception world is not necessarily who you are.
Right.
So, are we back on the we're not Sissel at all train?
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. Yep. So we're
Point
not.
Louisa.
We're not
Let's
Sissel.
go.
Okay. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory.
Oh, are we just losing our memory? Oh, okay, never mind.
For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. What? I bet you'll remember, really soon, who you are and who I am, too. What? Oh my god. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
I forgot she was here.
Yeah, she held a gun at us.
Yeah.
They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now.
This was the meteorite stuff?
Yeah, the Temsic
Okay.
fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research.
Pigeon
And-
Man.
Yes, Pigeon Man. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. What? The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
My baby boy, my darling son, how did he get involved in this?
Are we just taking on everyone's form? Like, is that us? Because he's not in this scene.
No, he was helping us.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he
oh,
was
I
helping
forgot
us
he was.
do
Again, I
swapsies.
forgot he was here.
Yeah. My special,
we took
special
him on
boy.
the submarine. Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures.
But don't we only have 24 hours? Isn't that
I
what
know,
the lamp
I'm
said?
so confused. Well, time.
What do you
He
mean
said,
10 years?
He said time
okay, I
was
guess,
part of
okay,
it.
I guess, yeah.
Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
That's what it does? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
Are we all dead? Is this all a dream? On that day, 10 years ago. Did it kill all of us? Is this all just like
Okay, that's when...
a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died?
I mean, we knew that.
Uh-huh. So, of course, I received special powers. Of course.
Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too?
Oh, because he died, like, in the park.
Yeah.
You know, you might be right. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there at the park, at the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation.
So we
too.
didn't die in that, like...
Junkyard?
junkyard? We
Yeah.
died in the park?
Unless maybe the
Question mark?
junkyard just also has a piece of the Temsic fragment, because it's near
Although,
the
again, of course we didn't die in the
superintendent.
junkyard. We're not Sissel. That's
Oh
not
my
our
god.
body.
You're right.
We're someone else.
I don't know.
else do
We
we know
still
who
have
died
the
in-
sunglasses.
I guess, yeah.
Another effect of the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Ugh, this is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
So true, bestie.
So true, bestie.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Himbo King.
Yeah.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago.
Okay, so that just describes how Dark Sissel was able to, get up and move around despite dying.
Right. He just keeps regenerating. Okay.
Yeah.
That
He's a zombie man. Sure, I'll take it.
Sure, I'll accept this. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch, and I haven't taken a shit in a decade. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel.
So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
Oh my god. Ren, you right? Did we all die
I
in a
don't know!
park?
I don't know! As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
Okay, so the blue people.
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Timsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate.
Music banging.
I know, this is so cool. Oh, I love cinnamon topography.
So good.
Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super. They were slated to be wiped out too. And, as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. Okay, so that's why he doesn't have a body anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. But they had one more final target. Lynn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You, detective.
Me?
This is so not the time, but can I just say, detective is a very sexy title.
It is. You're right.
And
so true.
Jody knows what I'm talking about. Shout out to Jody.
Did Lynn die in the park?
God.
We are Lynn's ghost.
Oh my god.
And Lynn is also here? I don't think that's it. I'm just spitballing.
We
you
have
know?
to have died in the park. But, oh my god, who's Ray? Who's Ray? Who's Ray?
Who's Ray?
Who's Ray? That's the missing piece here.
Yeah. Yeah.
My head hurts.
Mm-hmm.
/ pause. Tone indicator. Agreeable, cheerful, happy to be here. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay.
Way to hostage blame.
But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Oh god. Maybe, are we Lynn? Are we Lynn? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see.
Yeah, we saw Sissel kill her. Yeah.
I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. Oh god. What?
Oh yeah, Lynn. Sorry.
No,
Lynn,
I
yeah.
knew she was manipulated, but it makes less sense now if the person manipulating was the one who was shot. Oh god.
Yeah.
I took
I
possession
mean,
of you.
he can't die, so maybe he like wanted her to live with that guilt, knowing he would
Maybe?
live.
Maybe. That's
don't
not a bad theory. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark.
The booty pop.
Booty popped. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. Okay, so he was just trying to frame her for murder
Yeah.
of himself, knowing he could
Yeah.
be murdered and not face any consequences. Okay,
Yeah, I think so.
that makes sense. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. Louisa and Ren.
Go team.
Go team.
Whoever the fuck we are.
I showed up. I'm depending on the fact that once we get, like, the key piece of information we're missing, it'll all make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I'm also...
Uh-huh.
Is Dark Sissel just Ray?
Maybe.
Like... Because I can't think of any other ghosts we're missing.
I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll find out. They'll
out.
tell us.
I have trust that when we get the key info, it'll all make sense. But I'm having a hard time visualizing what info could make this make sense.
Yeah.
I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared.
Yeah.
The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsik meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsik sooner or later.
Okay. This all is very normal in how much it's making sense,
Right.
which is throwing me off.
Yeah,
like
it is
nothing
weird.
Nothing has felt like a ooh wow big twist yet, and I'm waiting
Right.
for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're sinking to the bottom of the ocean. I had almost forgotten. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine.
Oh no!
There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... shit, there are people with human actual bodies. Sissel. Fake Sissel. Come on. There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along.
Lynn?
Camilla!
Is it true? We're stuck here?
What? Oh,
If my dad... If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsik fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute! Yes, we do! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is.
That present from the inspector in white.
That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in the person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo?
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
Okay.
All right. I got this neat little control panel. Okay, some grapes.
Got a grape?
Oh, it's the grape feeding machine, of course. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me?
Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
You know, classic.
Oh, it sounds heavenly.
Dogs can't have grapes, Missile.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country.
Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine's a bit busted.
Something we'll be able to trick onto?
Right.
Is that why it's busted like that?
I'm trying to see.
I mean, it's gonna move and drop down because it's busted. Oh, there we go.
Oh, telephone?
Telephone?
Ooh, okay.
The torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, don't know about Ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
My baby boy!
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We gotta be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck!
Someone hire us to do the full voice acting of this game
Yeah.
when. Cancel. This switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if I only could move this switch.
Can we
Just
swap the
Have to
switches?
find a way to move it somehow. Ooh,
Because missiles here, missiles here.
but I can't do it with my powers alone. But there's no sizzle button.
Can we talk to Missile though? There you go.
Yeah.
What will happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, Missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
Oh, I didn't mean to talk. I meant to swap.
Yeah.
Nope, it's okay, Kings. We're good.
We gotta get Sissel off that
Yep.
button. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end, too. But something's odd.
What is?
The command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right, okay, hop onto the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks.
Get in there, boy.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jout is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. Then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Are we gonna bring Missile? There was 2 spots on the Missile.
Yeah.
For Missile.
Missile, come along, buddy.
Okay, come
Okay,
on, Missile.
we
Yeah,
are,
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah,
are.
yeah. Oh, is he gonna want to stay and protect Camilla?
Yeah, he probably is.
Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Oh, baby.
Best boy.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. Oh,
I want you to go, Missile.
I'm like gonna cry.
Oh yeah, Missile's just.
He's so good.
What? But Miss Lynn. You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again, never ever again. Even I can understand that.
Oh.
Oh,
I couldn't stand that.
oh. Don't worry, Missile.
Miss Camilla?
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Miss Camilla! That's a good boy, Missile.
That's a good boy.
That's a good ass
That's
boy.
a good fucking boy.
Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
We're ready. God, I hope this
team,
quick
go.
time event isn't too hard.
Yeah, I mean, they'll let us redo it
Yeah.
if it is, but, you know.
Yeah.
Sissel,
Yeah?
we never found out who you really were. But there's still one chapter left in the game, so I feel pretty sure that we will eventually. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here goes then.
Good luck, friend.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Let's go.
2, 3, 4. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ray!
We're Ray!
We're Ray!
Oh.
Oh,
Or we're about to meet Ray.
Jesus Christ. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Detective
That
Jowd.
guy's still here?
Yeah.
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him.
You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking, so I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you?
I don't know. Actually,
Are you Sissel?
please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa.
So the submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew. Oh. Okay, who do we think this is? Is this the
Who's
henchman?
talking? Surely this is Ray, right?
Or the henchman?
Or the henchman. But I doubt the henchman's gonna be helpful here.
Yeah. What voice should we give this person? You were Ray, I think.
What was my Ray voice? I feel like I was a woman, and then he referred to himself as a grandpa, and I was like, huh.
We stuck with hot woman though, I think.
Yeah, I know the answer to that one. Oh no.
Oh. Okay. Sad. I wanted it to be a hot woman. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Are you Yomiel? Do we know that name?
I don't think so. So you remember me, do you?
Is that just the name of the Sissel body?
I guess so.
How could I possibly forget?
So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people, were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions?
Guys, we're running low on time. I understand you have identity questions, but there is a Titan submarine incident ongoing.
Yep. I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd?
Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian,
I am kissing him on his forehead, baby boy.
King. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. Don't you see my cool sunglasses? Only
That's a hacker sunglasses
that's
if
a
I've ever seen
Matrix
them.
fashion moment, if you've ever
Yeah.
seen one. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information.
The shit for the prison?
Guess so. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job.
I know that we never include faces in Ghost Trick videos, but there's something about voice acting a Missile that makes my face want to be extremely expressive.
Oh, I'm like,
where I'm just like,
uh-huh.
for all the characters, I'm like kind of getting into it, but Missile requires me to like move my jaw and face in a very specific way.
I hope you have our faces hidden.
I don't.
Oh my god. I've just been like,
Oh yeah, I mean, I've just been like leaning in, being weird this whole time. But
I mean, I'm
if our
always-
faces are on, we can stop our faces now.
okay, sure, bye.
But they are on this recording.
Okay, hopefully
Bye.
I can separate them off of it. Because I
Okay.
really wasn't prepared for our faces to be in this.
Cool. Neither was I.
Oh well, if they
I
are.
presumed when you said you were cutting the video like that it was
I mean,
something you knew how to do,
hopefully-
and I didn't think about this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I don't know how Zoom's gonna record it. Hopefully it's separate.
Like it should just be croppable very
yeah,
easily.
that too, potentially.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, goodbye.
However,
I don't remember whose voice this
Me either.
is.
this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. And by the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Omiel.
Dang.
Rough.
10 years ago.
Meteor.
POV, you're getting hit with a
Crash, bang,
meteorite.
boom.
My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. But serving cunt, to be fair. I existed in this world, no question about that. but nobody noticed my presence.
The soundtrack has so many new things just for this section.
What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Sorry, it's auto playing.
Yeah. Go for it.
Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. That way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
Oh, go off.
Yeah, damn.
The soundtrack, damn.
I know.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of the deal?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? Were you planning on stealing someone's body?
I guess so. I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me.
Wait. Sorry, pause.
Yeah.
He was complaining about being in an infinite void with no body.
Right.
But we know about his body, and it was existing and constantly regenerating.
Right.
And it was in that lab.
But I guess, he's talking now about, like, growing old and stuff. I guess he just feels like...
Okay. He's like, that wasn't enough for him?
I guess? Or, like,
but he wasn't trapped in a void if he had access to that body.
Right. I don't know.
I guess I'll let him finish talking.
Sure. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And the response, in the end, was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this?
None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? I'm doing so much eyebrow acting, and for what?
Yeah.
After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country, too. My boy! A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
God, I love this man.
By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, huh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance? Okay, wait, is the hippie gonna be like an undercover surveillance guy?
Oh, probably.
Because if so,
I mean, they
he
did also have
wins.
the guy in the newsboy cap who
That's
was
true, that's
chilling
true.
and watching the park.
Okay,
so maybe they just
okay.
mean him.
Fair.
I hope it's the hippie though.
It just looks like an ordinary, peaceful park, but there are armed agents there
Armed
at all
agents
times.
plural.
Ooh.
Maybe it's guy with globe hair. Yes!
Yes! Called it!
Incredible.
Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. Oh, damn it! Damn it. Okay, fine. Take my point off the board, coach.
Alright.
No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. The park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. So that's it.
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Oh, the detective's body. Right?
I don't know what do you mean?
Like, okay, so they promised to give Evil Sissel a body to live in.
Yeah.
They were gonna give him, after he was executed,
Oh,
Detective
Jowd.
Jowd's body, I bet.
Oh, maybe. That's possible.
Right? Growing old with a family,
But
he's got...
But the whole thing was they reneged on the deal and it didn't end up doing
Right.
it. I think Jowd dying was part of his like revenge plot. That might have been his like I'm gonna steal this, but that was like after he'd killed Jowd's wife and stuff.
Right. No, yes. I'm just saying that, like, when he made the deal with the secret government, I think
They
his
might have
plan
been-
was to steal
he was
Jowd's
envisioning
body.
that? Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Pew. And I think this
Now,
is
Ren.
probably
Yep, I was about to say.
where we should wrap
About
it up.
to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Get to that little save
I know.
icon.
Although they're really gonna make it
Yeah.
hard on us. They do
They're
not
gonna
like.
make us work
they
for that
do
save
not like to give us
icon.
that save button.
Yeah. So, where are we headed?
We are not headed anywhere, detective. I can't remember. I think was he like Russian coded or
He was
French
kind of
coded?
Russian, maybe.
Okay.
You had some accent for him.
Yeah. We are not headed anywhere, detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too.
Oh, he's a robot. Okay. By the way, I am not human, detective.
For sure.
For sure. I am a remote-controlled robot, detective.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
We get that a lot, detective.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter
Did
how
we know his
small.
name was Commander
I don't
Sith?
think
Because
we
that's
did.
fucking funny.
Yeah,
that's fucking funny.
wild. Alright, save point. Come on, save point.
Come on, save point. Possibility? What are you talking about?
There is no need for you to know, detective. Oh god, is that a machine gun? A flamethrower?
Yeah.
Jesus. Now, it is time to say goodbye, detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, detective.
Grrr.
Good line read.
Thank you. Camilla, forgive me.
Ugh, the drama.
Drama.
It isn't over yet.
He says, talking about our desire for a save point.
It isn't?
Remember what the big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. Save point. Give it to
Save
me.
point.
Give it to
Save,
me, baby.
save.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
We did it.
Oh, we did it. We saved. That's
Well.
the real quick time event of this game.
Yeah. Looking for a save
Looking
point for
a save
sure.
point. All right. Well, I'm hoping people are excited about us almost getting to the end of Ghost Trick. We're very close.
Yeah.
We will accomplish this. And in the meantime, check out our Nancy Drew, Queen of the Lost Tomb.
Queen of Lost. Tomb of the Lost. Queen Lost Tomb. Queen of the Lost.
Tomb Lost. Lost Queens. Tomb Lost.
Yep, that one.
JPEG.
Yeah.
That's been a fun one to
been good.
do.
It's been
So
real.
can tide you over some gay throughs in the coming dark and cold winter weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Thank you so much for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Drop in the comments how badly we're doing at conjecturing about the next plot twists, because I feel like I'm doing especially bad with this game.
I'm just saying everything.
Uh-huh.
That's really been my strategy. So I'm making so many theories that no matter what I say, one of them will be true. And then I can look back and see, haha, I did it. I
So
got there.
You're using the tarot reader, fortune teller technique
Yes.
of
Yes, for sure.
if you say all possible fates, then you could
Yeah.
go, oh ho, but you only
Yeah.
remember the one that's true.
Uh-huh.
Okay, incredible.
100%, 100%.
Incredible work. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Catch you on the
Yeah.
flip.
Ollie, bye bye.
Ollie, bye bye.